Hi, my name is Lola Aneke and I welcome you to Speak Dial on Finding Out with Special Needs. Today I'll be sharing with us about 7 strategies, research-based strategies to help improve phonological awareness in struggling readers. Sometimes dyslexic or struggling readers experience challenges in phonological awareness. Sometimes they experience challenges in phonemic awareness. Sometimes they experience challenges with phonics. Sometimes they experience challenges with vocabulary. Sometimes they experience challenges with reading comprehension and reading fluency. But today, I'll be sharing with us some strategies to help them improve their phonological awareness. Now, what's phonological awareness? Phonological awareness is the understanding that speech consists of sound. Speech consists of words, syllables, and phonemes. It's also the ability for to hear and manipulate these speech sounds. Okay, I'll be giving you several examples even as I go on with this video. The first strategy is to practice rhyming. An easy way to practice rhyming is to find words that rhyme and sound alike. For example, fat, cat, rat, sat, mat, they all sound alike. The difference is the beginning sound is different from each of the beginning sounds differ. So I'll give you an example. So if, for example, these are blocks, or these are building blocks, you use it to teach this because research has shown that it has also proven, research and evidence has proven that individuals who are dyslexic or struggling learners or struggling readers do better when they are taught with structured reading and the use of multisensory. Okay, multisensory involves the use of visual, auditory, kinesthetic, and tactile. So this is one way of doing that. Assuming this is this sound, that's a phoneme. Okay, F, and this is art. Okay, so when you put this together, it gives you fat. Okay, now if you want to teach rhyming in this remains, the green blocks remain at. Okay, this is fat. Now when you drop this, you bring in another one, it gives you cat, and then you drop it, you bring another one, it gives you rat. Okay, this remains constant, and then you drop it, it gives you another word, sat. You can have another word such as mat and all of that. So the child sees that this remains at. All that changes is the which other phonemes, and of course the letters will be F, C, R, S. So that when you continue to practice that with the child understands that words consist of sounds which are called phonemes, and those phonemes can be manipulated such that the child is able to understand how to read those words. The second strategy is to practice syllable segmentation. So a word like picnic, there are 2 syllables in picnic. The easiest way to do that is to have the child either clap or move things or use his fingers. So picnic has 2 sounds. Octopus has 3 sounds. You could even use the block again and go picnic, 2 sounds. Octopus, 3 sounds. The way to teach that is to have the child segment it. Okay, so once you do that, the child is able to also manipulate the syllable in the words, and then it's easier for that child to read. The third strategy is, and of course I said you can either clap or use block, you can even use your finger, picnic. Okay, or you do octopus, 3. The child is able to see all that is happening with with the word and how the syllable is being segmented. Now the third strategy is to practice phoneme segmentation. Phonemes are the sounds of letters. So for a word like up, the child is able to identify that there are 2 phonemes, there are 2 sounds in the word up. You want to try shop. You want to see sh and up. Okay, giving you 2. No, we have sh, up for shop. That is the phoneme, the sounds in the letter. So we have sh, or which gives you shop. Once a child is able to manipulate those phonemes in the word, it makes it easier for the child to read, but it involves a lot of practice. Now, the fourth strategy I'll be sharing with us is to practice syllable deletion. When you segment, you delete the syllable. So let's take a word like popcorn. There are two sounds, popcorn. So the way to teach and practice syllable deletion is, so you have the word popcorn. You can say to the child, if we delete the initial syllable, which is pop, what do you have? And then the child will say corn. Then you get more words. You can have more words like football. And then if you take away the initial syllable, which is foot, you have ball. And you can do the same thing also for the final syllable, which is popcorn. If you take away pop, for example, you have popcorn. If you take away corn, what remains? Pop remains. The same thing for football. If you take football and you take away the ball, what remains? Foot. So that's a way to practice initial syllable deletion and also practice final syllable deletion. Now, the fifth strategy is to practice initial phoneme deletion, just the same way we did for syllable deletion. The difference is that syllable are sounds together. Phoneme are individual letters, okay, that gives you the sound. So you want to practice phoneme deletion, you have a, t, which is mat. If you take away the initial phoneme, which is m, what do you have left? You have a, t, okay. The same thing, for example, ro. If you take away, if you have ru, o, which is ro. If you take away the initial sound, which is ru, you have o, o, w. The same thing for get, g, e, t. If you take away g, then you have et. So once a child is able to manipulate all of that, you find out that it becomes easier for that child to read, and eventually the child become a fluent reader. Now, the next strategy is to practice final phoneme deletion. So let's take a word like make, okay? Make. Final phoneme. So we have a, k for make. If you take away the final sound, okay, which is k. If you take away k, you're going to have may, may, okay. Now if you think of the word nose, o, z. If you take away the final sound, which is s, you're going to have no, o, which is the sound, the phonemes in the word. You have no left. The same thing goes for sit. If you have s, e, t, s-e-a-t, sit, you have it as a word. And you take away the final sound, which is t, you'll be left with c. If the child practice all of those phoneme deletion, be it initial or final, it begins to understand how to read. The last thing is to practice initial blend deletion. So if you have a word like sleep, and you take a word s, you'll be left with leap, okay? Leap. So that could be 4 sounds left. So for example, you have, let me take it again, s, li, e, and then you have 4 sound, okay? Now if you take away the s, you'll be left with leap. And you can do that for different words like blow, cram. Just take away the initial and then the child sees what is going on. So these are the few strategies I have to share with you today. The first strategy is to practice rhyming. Second strategy is to practice syllable segmentation. The third strategy is to practice phoneme segmentation. The fourth strategy is to practice syllable deletion. The fifth strategy is to practice initial phoneme deletion. And the sixth strategy is to practice final phoneme deletion. And the last strategy is to practice initial blend deletion. Please do not forget to practice this as much as possible until the child is able to understand all of the strategies, and then you find out that reading is quite easy, becomes quite easy for that child. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, like, comment, and invite others to come. And do not forget also to join in and sign up for some of our upcoming trainings. Until I come your way next time, I remain yours sincerely, Lola Aneke. Bye bye.